and gentlemen, our phone lines has been blowing off the hook, and I was like, well, why is everybody calling? Come to find out, we had a little technical difficulty, but we're going to start this over again because I really want everybody to know what's going on here. So I have some people from 901 Legal Connect. All right, so let's start over from the top. Let's just give an overview of what you offer.
Okay. I'm Cindy Ettingoff. I am the CEO and General Counsel of Memphis Area Legal Services. And we are one of the organizations that 901 Legal Connect may route you to. We're one of the civil legal service providers.
Legal, civic.
Right.
Civil.
Non-criminal.
Non-criminal. Right. Gotcha. Because
Right.
we had to talk about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, and this is all free?
This
Yes,
is all
it
free.
You sure this not going to be, you're going to get a bill 30 days later, nothing like that?
Well, we'll send you the bill, but no.
Oh, I get the bill.
No, there's no bill. It is totally free.
But the reason being is because every time when I invite people up here, we're a school and a community station. We want to make sure everything is clear and concise, so there's no, well, Brother John, they said it was free or this was that. And that's why I'm always making sure we repeat so that people get an understanding of what's going on.
Okay, being a lawyer then, I guess I'll have to do the caveat, correct?
Exactly.
Caveat, please.
Caveat. If you're referred and your case is taken by the Community Legal Center, I believe they have a sliding scale fee for people who make
Right.
a little bit more than
Right.
their minimum and
So
everything.
We'll clarify that. We'll
Okay,
start with that.
so I just want, but for the to go to 901 Legal Connect to fill out the application to find out if you qualify for legal services, that's all free.
Okay. So if I'm a person, I just got some kind of civil charge navigation
Okay,
to get help.
So you would just go to the app,
Mm-hmm.
which is 901.
901legalconnect.org.
All right, I go there.
All right, so you
Okay.
go there and it asks you some questions about what your problem is,
Uh-huh.
but it also asks you about your income.
Oh, the
Because,
income.
because Memphis Area Legal Services provides free legal services
Okay.
for individuals who qualify.
Okay, got to qualify.
Right, and so
Mhm.
to qualify, the poverty level is set for Tennessee. It's based upon earnings in Tennessee. So the poverty level individuals whose income places them at 125% of that poverty level or below
Okay.
are our general population. Now we can go up to 200%.
Mm-hmm.
Under certain circumstances, if there's domestic violence, if there's an emergency situation,
Mhm.
we can serve individuals who earn up to 200% of the poverty level. Then at
That's-
200%, the Community Legal Center picks up and they serve between 200 and 300% individuals who are at 200 to 300% of the poverty level. They
Gotcha.
serve. But now, as Ann referenced, they charge a sliding scale fee based upon your income. So they're kind of the church health center for working people, except the legal version of it.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you saying this, the piece about the poverty, now it's good that we have organizations like yourselves and others that's trying to help. But just because people are in poverty, they still need to be aware, right? Because it's some,
Yes.
I don't want to say it's some black market lawyers or something, but they need to read, the fine print, even with some of these services, so they really understand what they're walking into. Because we say free, not saying you all, but I've seen different things where you say it's free, but then once they get you in,
You
it's
don't
something.
collect a dime.
Right,
You don't
right.
pay a
So-
dime unless we collect.
Yes, yes. So that's why I'm really thankful that y'all are breaking this down, because so many people, they need help, but when they go get it, it's like, what's the catch? What we gonna do? All right, all right. So, what else y'all got going on? Because I know it's some things y'all got coming down the line that you all want to share, and I want the whole world and the whole city, tri-state area, because this is just for Shelby County.
No.
Oh,
No. Mouse serves Lauderdale, Tipton, and Fayette as well.
oh, okay.
However, Community Legal Center, their services are limited to residents of Shelby County only.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's all information. The website is set up, as an educational tool as well. At the time that you go to the website, there are several button tabs that you can click on. One to find out about the mission and vision of 901 Legal Connect. Also, you will be able to look up legal issues, so you'll understand who's being served, the type of legal issues addressed, as well as those legal issues that we cannot assist with.
Wow. See, that's more. The more informed our listeners are, the better decisions that they can make. So I thank y'all for taking the time to explain.
May I add
Go
a
ahead.
couple
Move
of
that mic
things
to- go ahead.
to this? If you don't have access to a computer or a smartphone, we have Ashley's been in touch with the Memphis Public Libraries, and
Okay.
they're equipped to do this, and she's trained people there. If you have questions, they can assist. If you happen to be at the Shelby County Courthouse downtown, the law library in the courthouse also they've been trained, as well as the Chancery Court Clerk's office. So if you're unsure about how you need to answer questions or whatever, those are some places you can go, and people can hopefully help you and
Navigate the app.
navigate the app.
There
forward
it is.
with you.
Navigate. Yes.
And also, we are looking for more community partners
Okay.
who have public access computers, local church organizations, community centers, if they would be interested in being trained on how to use 901 Legal Connect to make that as an available service to their constituents. I'm more than welcome to come out, do a demo of the app for you, and provide you with posters as well as flyers on how to use the app.
Okay, well, I need some flyers or something, a poster or
We
something.
can make that happen.
Yes.
Good.
I also wanted to mention, there's probably some people out there saying, well, what happens if I don't qualify for Memphis Area Legal Services or the Community Legal Center, either because I make too much money or because the type of case I have they don't handle.
Okay.
So the app will also direct you to some other ways that you might be able to get legal advice or legal help. One of the biggest ones being that the Memphis Bar Association and Memphis Area Legal Services sponsor a free legal clinic the second Saturday of each month at the Benjamin L. Hooks Library from 10 a.m. to noon. Anybody can come there, fill out an application, they can talk to an attorney about their problem. Now, the attorney is under no obligation to take the case or represent you, but you might be able to find out, get some advice on whether, this is worth pursuing, how should I pursue it, whatever it might be. So I said the second Saturday. In March, it's going to be March 21st.
Right.
Because to avoid spring break, and in April it's going to be the last Saturday in April. I think it's April 28th.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the library has a big tax clinic in the middle of the month, the second Saturday, which always moves us out. So, but that's also another way too. And actually, if you don't mind sitting for a couple of hours, that's actually a fairly quick way to find out if you do have a legal issue, and if so, what can I do about
And
it?
this is every second.
Every second Saturday, except for
Every-
March and April.
Every second Saturday except for March and April.
That's
In
correct.
March is the third Saturday, in April it's the fourth Saturday.
Okay.
So
But they can come and get
Yes.
a very good.
An immediate
an immediate.
decision, like you'll have some attorney there who can
Right.
say, let me look at your case and tell you,
Right.
what your next steps would be.
Wow.
Yes.
The same thing is true every Thursday. Mal's host a courthouse legal clinic from 1 to 3:30 or so in the afternoon each Thursday.
Where is that?
So it's in the courthouse, the bottom floor of the civil courthouse at 2nd and Adams. And a lot of people who have been over in court in general sessions or even upstairs in circuit or chancery will get referred downstairs to have somebody sort of explain the system to them or explain what they need. And perhaps just to say, I don't see a basis for your case.
Gotcha.
But it's a nice, those are just other nice immediate opportunities.
That they have, that the
Right.
community has. Okay. Now, remember y'all said y'all had something coming down the pipe? Y'all want to just touch on that?
Yes, the Memphis Bar Association, and in cooperation with others, including the Association for Women Attorneys, the Ben F. Jones chapter, the National Bar, the Law School, we created a committee to celebrate this is the 100th anniversary of the passage of the 19th Amendment, which gave women the right to vote, which we think is very important. And actually,
Yes,
Tennessee was
yes,
very instrumental
yes.
because Tennessee was the state that put them over that we actually ratified it.
Yeah.
It was the last state they needed to ratify.
Wow.
So we're having an event on March 27th at the law school from
That's a great day.
Okay.
That's a great day.
March 27th from 2 to 4 at the University of Memphis Law School, which is downtown at 1 North Front Street.
Mhm.
If you've never been there, it's the most beautiful law school you'll ever see. It's
Right.
the old Customs House and Post Office.
Oh yes.
So it's
yes.
really beautiful. But the keynote speaker is Elaine Weiss, who wrote a book on the suffrage movement and the passage of the 19th Amendment, which has received awards, and she's nationally known. And then we're going to have a panel to follow. Dr. Beverly Bond from the University of Memphis,
Yes.
and
Dr. Leslie Peck.
Dr. Leslie Petty from Rhodes College, and
Yeah,
then
that's
Bill
so
Haltom, who is writing a book on Skippy Hanover, who is a local attorney and one of the ones involved in the fight for suffrage, are going to be there to respond to it. But it is open to the public as well as an attorney. So go to the Memphis Bar Association's website, www.memphisbar.org, for more information. But if you're interested in that sort of thing, I think it'll be a fascinating discussion.
Wow. See, that's why I'm so glad y'all came, because y'all was able to give us a little light on some other things, because a lot of times it's hard. Everybody's not on social media. Everybody may not be on the website. But when you can come together and give out a lot of information, and you told them that y'all do it every second Saturday except for March and April,
That's
Yes.
correct.
and every week
Every Thursday.
every Thursday
courthouse.
at the courthouse, they have some overviews where they can help.
But you have to be there and fill out the application by 1:30. I have to say that, or Ashara will.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Let me go ahead and make sure I get that in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Please come
Yes.
early, get in line. Yes, we'll
Yes.
get to you.
Okay, so before we get out of here, any closing remarks, anything y'all want to enhance or re-put out there, because I want to give them the website again.
Yeah, and I think we really would encourage anybody that has a legal issue
Mhm.
to go ahead and go to www.901legalconnect.org,
Mhm.
because it certainly will give you a much more rapid answer
Mhm.
with regard to which agency to go to,
Okay.
where you might get your needs served.
Okay. All right. Anything y'all want to say? You got anybody you want to thank or send shout outs to?
We should thank. The reason we were able to do this is because we received a grant from the Tennessee Bar Foundation.
Yes.
We were one of 2 entities in West Tennessee to apply to receive a grant from them.
Mhm.
But it was really for how to use technology to improve access to legal services. And
Access.
so that's what we're trying to do. So we thank the Tennessee Bar Foundation for their confidence in us, and
Mhm.
we hope that they'll give us more money in the future.
Right.
Well, and we thank our dreamer for keeping the dream.
No,
you
now she
know?
made the dream come true. So
Yeah.
And we would like to thank you, John,
Oh,
for
yes.
graciously inviting us and
Yes.
giving us the opportunity to share this on such a broad platform.
Yes. We got a lot of people that need some legal help. You know?
Exactly.
And as I said, it costs a lot of money, but if you got other options and you follow the instructions that's on the application, and you already know what type of help that's available to them. So thank y'all so much for giving us this resource, okay?
Well,
You're welcome.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's what now you see.